Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are doing great. Let me introduce myself. My name is Shugoto Biswas. I stay in City of Joy, Kolkata, with my sweet family, my wife, my daughter, and my son. My initial career started in telecom industry. I was with telecom industry for more than 5.5 years. Then shifted to finance industry. There I was almost 13 years with insurance and mutual fund. I got to know and get accustomed with this amazing blockchain technology and cryptocurrency in the year 2013. And I am blessed that I am with this industry from 2013 onwards. Along with direct sales, which is the fastest growing marketing system, and I am blessed that I got a chance to be a part of this industry. Friends, today I'm going to discuss about a company called HashNet. And HashNet is basically a global company, a global platform who are into mining of multiple cryptocurrencies. But before we start with the company presentation, I would like to discuss certain, information I would like to share with you with some datas, which is going to help us to understand our business much better. So just let me share my screen with you all so that we can start the presentation. Yes. So, as I told you in the beginning, that we are into mining of different multiple cryptocurrencies. So, this is very important for us to first understand: is mining legal in India? So, cryptocurrency mining is legal in India or not? So, you can see currently I am in live, and in live you can check that I'm in Google. I'm asking Google, is Bitcoin and altcoin mining legal in India? And you can see the answer which I have got here is yes. Bitcoin and altcoin mining is legal in India. I'll try to make this page little bigger so that you can see. If you are seeing in your mobile, it will be very clear for you. You can see here, yes, Bitcoin and altcoin mining is legal in India. There are no specific law that criminalize or ban mining. However, the creation and trading of this asset operates in a heavily taxed and strictly monitored legal gray area. Yes, of course. So you have to understand, first of all, altcoins and Bitcoins mining is legal in India, and there is no specific law which bans or criminalize you on this. But yes, there is a taxation component which you need to discuss with your CA or somebody who can help you on this, that it is taken as a capital gain product, but the taxes are little in the higher side, which you need to understand. So one thing is very clear to all of us, that yes, we are talking about mining and that is legal in India. Now, we need to understand that which are the coins, which are the cryptocurrencies that we can mine. Okay, so there is two kind of, coins. One is POW, proof of work, and another works on POS, that is proof of stake. One is called a mineable coin, which you can mine, that is POW, proof of work, and one is a pre-mine coins, which we know is proof of stake. So the very it's very clear that if you want to mine any cryptocurrency, the cryptocurrency has to be in a mineable currency. Okay, so let me first check the list of mineable. You can see here I have asked Google list of mineable coins. So when I've asked for a list of mineable coins, Google has given me a lot of third-party sites. I can go to any site and I can access. Let us go to the first one, which is ASIC miner value, and let's see what ASIC miner value is telling us. You can see the list has come up, which the coins which you can mine. The first one is Bitcoin, of course. Why I'm showing you this? Because I would also like to, state that we mine, which are the coins we mine. Okay, so we mine Bitcoin. This is the number one mineable coin. We mine Dogecoin, which is the second largest in terms of mineable coins. We mine Zcash. You can see it in the third. We mine Bitcoin Cash, which is the fifth one. We mine Litecoin, which is the sixth one. And we mine Kaspa coin, that is the eighth one. So we mine six multiple cryptocurrencies, mineable currencies, which is in the top eight list of mineable currencies. So this is one that what HashNet does. So we mine the top from the top eight, six currencies. Okay. Now, a lot of people say, yeah, mining today is not profitable, so they come with a conclusion that mining is not profitable. And of course, we will get this kind of people talking about this. So what kind of data we have to share with them, that is also very important. So if I go to cryptocurrency, coinmarketcap.com, and if we see that the number one coin is Bitcoin. Today, if you see, this is a live site. You can see today's price is 64,433.01 is the price of one Bitcoin. Now, when we talk about profitability, what we understand is, if we are mining Bitcoin, the mining cost should be less than what is the price of Bitcoin today. That is what we understand as profitability goes. So we need to see, if we want to mine Bitcoin in different nations, what would be the price, what would be the cost of mining one Bitcoin. Okay, so again, I will go to Google, and I have asked here, you can see I have asked Google nationwide Bitcoin mining cost. And when I've asked nationwide Bitcoin mining cost, immediately you can see that again, Google has given us a lot of information. The information starts that it starts from $1,300 and it can go up to 3 lakh. But the most important point which I want to discuss with you is nationwide, what is the current scenario. Okay, the cost of mining Bitcoin in 198 different countries. So it is wonderful data which you can share with your friends and people who really want to know this. You can see here each and every country specifically. You can see what is the cost of mining one Bitcoin. You can see here there are a country like Kazakhstan, which is $8,762. You can see here Kuwait is $1,394. Imagine the mining cost of one Bitcoin is $1,394. And you can imagine what is the price today. We saw it is somewhere close to $64,000, So you can see here a lot of other countries like Iran, you can see 10,355. United Arab Emirates, you can see $21,706. Qatar, you can see $7,368. Even if you see India, let's see what is the price if you want to mine today one Bitcoin, what would be the mining cost? The cost is coming to $40,425. Though India is not very suitable according to the infrastructures and the electricity charges, but still, if you mine here, you can mine one Bitcoin with a cost of $40,425. That also gives you a profit of almost, if you see today's price where Bitcoin price is low, even if you see that you can make a profitability of $24,000. Okay, so when people talk about mining and profitability, you have answer ready. You can show them, and you can also do your due diligence. You can also study country-wise, nation-wise, what is the price, and then accordingly you can give a proper answer to the concerned person. Okay, now when we are talking about mining of cryptocurrencies, and as you know, Bitcoin Bitcoin is the mother of all cryptocurrencies. So let us see how this mining process, little more information about the mining process. So you can, if you check how many Bitcoin mining pools are there, you can again see, Google has given you instant, some third-party sites, any third party you can go according to your choice, and then you can check. So I will go to the top one, which is hash rate index. And when I open this third-party site, HashNet Index, you can see the top mining pools of the world, the mining pools which mines Bitcoin. Okay, so you can see number one is Foundry USA, followed by Ant Pool, F2 Pool, Via BTC, Spider Pool, Mara Pool, Sec Pool, Luxor. Okay, so there are a series of pools, and let me tell you, this is a $1 trillion industry, not billion, it's $1 trillion industry, and this some of the pools are above 15 years. You can see Antpool has completed their 15 years of operation, has entered their 16th year of operation. All these, pools which you are seeing here are more than 10 years in the market. And why I'm showing this, the another reason of showing you this is that in the top 10, mining pools, we are having strategic tie-up with seven topmost mining pools in the world. Like for example, Ant Pool, we have tied up with F2 Pool, via BTC, Spider Pool, Luxor. So you will see that while we will be doing the presentation. Now the point comes, why are we talking about Bitcoin? We have seen Bitcoin growing from 2009 from 8 cents to now we have seen up to $1,25,000. The journey is very well known to all of us. Then why suddenly we are talking about today about Bitcoin? So I will definitely discuss that before we start the presentation. But also I would like to tell you, when you see the common person, the family of common people, they still believe that physical gold is more trustworthy than compared to any other asset. So they still believe that they should put money in physical gold. I would like to tell all of you that people who still feel that are the right prospect for us to educate them and tell them that Bitcoin is a much, much stronger in terms of asset, in terms of growth, in terms of return on the investment which they are going to do compared to physical gold. But let us first check. Okay. So if you go to this site is called assetmarketcap.com. And if you go to assetmarketcap.com, you will see gold is in sixth rank today. So when I talk about the ranking, gold is on sixth, but remember gold is 6,500 years old asset. So it's an asset which is of 6,500 years old. Okay. Now, when I compare, gold with Bitcoin currently is on the 37th rank. And imagine 37th rank, but it's only 16 years old. Okay, so this is where you need to understand the difference. Now, when I say 37th rank and when I say gold is sixth, so you might ask, sir, how are you comparing a sixth rank asset with a 37th rank asset? So what is important today is that the expert speculation is that Bitcoin is going to be the top asset in the world by 2032. Okay, so just in 6 years, we are sitting in 2026. By 2032, Bitcoin is going to be one Bitcoin price is going to be around $1 million. $1 million means in Indian currency it is around 10 CR. Okay. Now, even if you see, even if it is not number one, even if it is in the top three, then also it will be above gold. Okay. And we have only 6 years time, because why? Because 99% of Bitcoin will be mined by 2032. So if you really want Bitcoin as an asset in your portfolio, this is the right time that we need to talk and think what we should do to have Bitcoin in our kitty. Now, I would like to have a little comparison between physical gold and Bitcoin, so that you understand how Bitcoin is going to be, a much, much stronger asset compared to any other asset in the world. So I will just try to take you through some slides only for information sharing. It's not any kind of training here. Okay. So you can see here when we compare with Bitcoin versus gold, you can see here that gold is an asset of 6,500 years old asset, and the total market cap is 20 plus trillion USD. Okay. When we compare with a asset which is a baby, you can say 16 years old, and the market cap right now is 2 trillion plus USD. That means when you compare Bitcoin and gold, it is just 10 times more. Gold is just 10 times more as market cap, in comparing with Bitcoin. But see the years. Bitcoin is 16 years old and gold is 6,500 years old. What makes more important as an investor is the divisibility. Okay. For example, if you want to buy some physical gold, what is the minimum that you can buy? Maybe 1 gram, maybe half a gram, or maybe 0.25 grams, but you cannot go beyond that. There is no option of for you to buy a physical gold below that. Okay, and when you compare with Bitcoin, the smallest particle is Satoshi. One Satoshi is Bitcoin, one Bitcoin divided by 10 crore. So you can understand it's like, according to today's price, it is around 64 rupees. So you can even invest 64 rupees and have one Satoshis, and you can just go on accumulating Satoshis, and you can make a portfolio in a period of 6 years. Okay. But what is the most important thing when you compare one asset with the other one in terms of growth and in terms of appreciation is that the demand and supply of that particular asset. Now, when the supply is truly limited, when it is, we know that this is what we have. We don't have anything beyond this. That is Bitcoin. We know 21 million Bitcoins, that is 2 crore 10 lakhs Bitcoin will be mined, and that is fixed. There is nothing, it can be less, but it cannot be more than that. Compared to gold, which is still unknown. We don't know. Every day morning you will find in some newspaper, in some magazine, that somewhere, some state, some country, some nation, they have again found some gold and mining has started. So when you have a true limited supply and there is a constant demand, so acceleration in the price happens much faster compared to the other asset where the supply is unknown, is not limited. Okay, so that's the reason Bitcoin is growing faster than any other asset. Okay. when I when I compare Bitcoin with gold for other features, first of all, physical gold has a limitations. You cannot carry as much you want when you travel. So there is a limitation. Same thing goes with fiat currency. There is a limitation. You can carry this much of physical sorry fiat currency. But when it comes to Bitcoin, you don't have any limitations, and it is not necessary that you have to have Bitcoin in any kind of devices. You don't need to have it in your mobile or your laptop. It's not necessary. So you can carry as much as Bitcoin you want without a device also. Okay. When we compare about with the American citizen, the kind of mindset they are having, the change of mindset what they are having, Bitcoin surpasses gold in American ownership. You can see that 49.6 million, actually it has crossed 50 million now, citizens are having Bitcoins compared to 36.7 million which has gold. So you can see slowly they have been changing from gold to Bitcoin because they have already started understanding that yes, Bitcoin as an asset is much more powerful compared to physical gold. So this is also what is going to happen in India. Today, if I talk about India, you can see 90 to 120 million estimated people in India owns Bitcoin. So 90 to 120 millions means no crore is around 9 crore to 12 crores, in between is a figure that people are having Bitcoins. Even if they have some Satoshis, they are holding some Bitcoins. And this is a very big figure. Okay. Uh, I will quickly show you some more slides because this is a training slide. So yeah, this what I was telling, that by 2032, 99% of all Bitcoins will be mined, and only 1%, for 1%, the journey will be for next 108 years, because the last Bitcoin will be mined in the year 2140. Many of us, probably all of us, will not be able to see the last mining, which is going to happen in the year 2140. So this is the golden period, because we are right now in 2026. From 26 to 32, this 6 years, we have, you can say, a golden opportunity for all of us to accumulate as much as possible Bitcoins. If you really believe that Bitcoin is a very strong asset and you want some Bitcoin in your portfolio, then only, okay? As I told, this is a winner period, 2026 to 2032, and you can actually take advantage of that, okay? Some more informations which will help you. Yes, number one, these are the kind of pools. These are the pools, mining pools, which we are talking about. This is how it look. These are huge, billions and billions of dollars are put into it. And, some of you might have also seen. Now, this is a very important slide to understand Bitcoin and its growth. 2009 to 2012, the highest rate was which Bitcoin reached was $32. 2012 to 16, it went to $1,163. 2016 to 20, it went up to $19,783. 2020 to 2024, it went up to $69,000. And 2024 to 2000, now you can see it has gone up to, we all have seen that it reached up to $1,25,000. Okay, so this is the journey. And yes, of course, Bitcoin is not a short-term investment. It's a long-term investment. You need to think as a long-term asset. So then only you can actually enjoy the benefits. The challenging factor also is also one that you can see now the corporates have started having a backup fund in Bitcoin. They have started investing in mining of Bitcoins and accumulation of Bitcoins. And these are the big names which you can see are holding a huge number of Bitcoins with them. If you see today's scenario, only 8% of the total, circulated Bitcoin is held by companies, but this is not going to be the scenario. By 2030, we are expecting that 44% of the company will have the holding. 44% of the total circulation will be held by the companies, compared to 29% only, which the private people right now is holding, is going to go down to only 29%. So this is also going to be a very big challenge if you don't start accumulating Bitcoin from now. Okay, so this is the right time to actually have Bitcoin in your kitty if you really are serious about this. Add one video so that you can understand what we do, what HashNet does, and then we will end up today's.
Are you still mining Bitcoin the old way? Or worse, are you buying it on an exchange and praying it goes up? What if your machines automatically mined the highest paying coin? HashNet changed the game. We deploy real, physical hardware to build your personal mining empire. We run 4 different types of the latest high-performance mining machines plugged directly into the world's top mining pools. We don't blindly mine Bitcoin. We mine 6. Our proprietary AI, Alpha Engine, scans the market 24/7 and mines the highest paying coin. If Bitcoin is paying $7 at 10 a.m., we mine Bitcoin. If Bitcoin Cash jumps to $9 at 10:15 a.m., our Alpha Engine detects it and immediately switches to mining Bitcoin Cash in just 12 milliseconds. The result? You just made 28% more profit. We mine the highest paying coins and automatically convert every cent into pure Bitcoin, sent straight to your wallet every 8 hours. You generate significantly more Bitcoin for your money, which is exactly why mining destroys buying on an exchange. Get your hardware today, because we mine what matters.
So thank you, friends. Whoever has invited you or has sent this link to you, if you have any queries, please talk to him. This is the right time for you to take a call on this. And of course, if you need any help, my phone number and my details will be given below in my link and my YouTube channel. So whenever you feel like, if you have any queries to ask me, I'm always there for you. Also, I'll let you know that Hindi and Bengali, presentations will be coming very soon, so that you can take advantage of this also. Thank you once again for being here and listening to the entire session. And I wish you all the best. Bye. Take care.